Well, a top UN official is warning an expansion of Israeli military operations in the Gaza Strip would risk, quote, catastrophic consequences. The comments come amid reports in Israeli media that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is considering a full reoccupation of the enclave. Now, President Trump yesterday declined to say if he supported or opposed a potential Israeli military takeover of Gaza, saying his administration is focused on getting people in the territory fed. For more on this, I want to bring in CBS News senior foreign correspondent Debora Patta, who's following developments for us from East Jerusalem. Debora, thanks for joining us. What reaction has there been in Israel to these reports of a possible military expansion in Gaza?
Well, Michael, as you mentioned, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wants the IDF to seize complete control of Gaza, which would involve the forced removal of the entire Palestinian population of more than 2 million to humanitarian zones. But there are tensions with the IDF's top brass, who are reportedly opposed to a full-scale takeover, fearing it could endanger the lives of the 20 living hostages still being held in captivity. Now, hostage families and friends have also protested against the expansion of the war. Security analysts say that Israel, in fact, already controls 75% of Gaza, and Hamas has no organized military force to resist. But if Israel occupies Gaza, it will be responsible for every facet of civilian life, including food and healthcare, and will also require a substantial occupying force amid a population very strongly opposed to this. Now, a final decision, Michael, on taking over Gaza will be made by the end of this week.
Now, Debora, let's talk about the mass starvation inside Gaza. What do we know about the current situation and the efforts to get more aid there?
Well, Palestinians say, Michael, that they continue to live in conditions that are inhuman. They are still under constant Israeli bombardment. The war's not over. And there is nowhere near enough food getting in. Every day, there are more reports of Palestinians killed trying to get something to eat. Look at this footage filmed by our team on the ground yesterday. This is a snapshot of daily life after an Israeli strike hit a UN center where people had been sheltering. They fled after an IDF warning and returned to find devastation upon already existing devastation in their makeshift shelters amid the rubble and ruins. And there are scenes like this across Gaza. You'll see it almost every single day, leaving Palestinians desperate for a ceasefire and saying, Michael, that really there's nothing left to destroy.
All right, Debora Patta in Jerusalem, thank you for your reporting.